everyone. It's Cake Talk. Oh, Vidya's already here.
Of course she is.
She bet me to it. Hi, Vidya.
She bet you to it or beat you to it, Yolanda?
She beat me to it.
Hi, Vidya. I feel like I know Vidya, and I'm not even the one on camera.
She's like our BFF.
She is. What's up, everybody?
How's everybody doing today, Thursday? The Q&A. Oh, there we go.
And can we give some instruction for people on how they should ask questions?
Yeah, we've been trying to figure this one out ourselves. I mean, I like the Q&A beside.
That's where we need people to ask questions. So I think they have to select the Q&A function in your live chat.
Yeah.
Vidya, you have it figured out. Tell the good people.
Tell the people how to do this. It's just more helpful because then the questions are exactly where I'm looking.
And so don't ask questions in the comments of this video for anybody watching.
Yes. Q&A section, and then a lot of people still ask on Instagram.
Yeah, so we have a lot of questions.
That's why I'm wearing my Cakestagram
t-shirt. Yolanda, where can people buy? People have been asking a lot about your t-shirts and are amazed that you have a different t-shirt every episode.
Yes.
Tell us how that happened.
Well, we here at How to Cake It come up with these t-shirts, me and Miss Jocelyn and Connie. And so we just think up ideas that have to do with the theme of the cake I'm making. And the ones that are really, really fun and we feel like anybody would wear are for sale on howtocakeit.com.
And we have a pretty exciting announcement today because your Cake is Magic t-shirt is going up for sale today for only $15.99.
Woohoo!
$15.99. Woo, woo, woo.
$15.99. I like that one because it's pink.
Yeah, it's pink for all the bronies out there. It hopefully will do well. But $15.99, that's the cheapest we've ever had one of our t-shirts. So we're pretty excited.
That is awesome.
Yay. Sorry, that's my emails coming in.
Okay.
Any questions there, or should we hit it up?
Let's hit up Instagram. I saw a lot on Instagram.
Well, the first comment that I love on Instagram is, I want to see Walter Mellon again. For anyone out there who doesn't know who Walter Mellon is, Yolanda.
Unfortunately, Walter had to go.
Which video is that? Tell everyone.
Walter Mellon is my watermelon cake. Walter was my model.
Good guy.
He was a great guy. So, really quiet, but really good guy. Really expressive with his face, though. So that makes up for how quiet he is. He's the model, and I basically painted him. He did a sitting, and I painted him and turned a cake into a watermelon. Everybody loves Walter. I loved Walter. I loved him so much that he had to go to a better place, which is my stomach. So
no,
I don't think Walter will make it back on the show. My favorite part of the episode is how many people have written to tell me that watermelons don't grow on trees, which I am well aware of. That was actually the joke. They also, if they did grow on trees, they probably wouldn't grow like in the middle of two branches. They would probably hang the way that apples do. I'm just guessing. Yeah, and they also don't grow frequently in Toronto, Canada. This is not the watermelon city. So, yeah, that was a joke. I'm aware that they don't grow on trees.
Your humor is quite sarcastic. So
quite? Yes.
So for everyone out there that sometimes thinks Yolanda is serious, she's probably not.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sarcastic. And I actually talk about that in my emoji blog because I'm very thankful for the winky face emoji because I'm so sarcastic and so dry that it gets me in trouble.
It does get you in trouble.
Even people who know me and know I'm sarcastic will ask me, like, did you mean that? No, I'm being sarcastic. So I know that watermelons do not grow on trees. And Walter won't be coming back.
Maybe we'll find a Walter 2.0.
Yes.
Stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay, I have a good question here about our infamous simple syrup. Guys, check out this week's video on, actually, our surprise video today.
Woo-hoo!
We have a surprise video today.
Today there's a new video release, a Thursday video.
Yay!
And we did 2 videos this week because we're so excited that we hit 250,000 subscribers. Sorry, I always say followers.
Well, we're
past that, but
we're about 1,000 away from 300,000 subscribers.
Yay!
If you haven't subscribed to How to Cake It, make sure you do that.
Yes.
So yeah, in today's video, we talk a lot about simple syrup. But Yolanda, I have a good question here from Leanna. I don't know how to say your last name, Leanna. Leanna_Motaz. Let me just check your profile here. Yep, don't know how to pronounce that. On Instagram. Thank you for following us. What will happen if I don't add simple syrup to my cakes?
Nothing.
Dun, dun, dun.
Nothing will happen. I just like simple syrup because it locks moisture in. If I'm making a cake, for example, like an open face cake or some other type of cake that I'm going to be eating that day, I don't necessarily use simple syrup. But generally, when you're making fondant covered cakes that take as long as mine do to decorate, I do use simple syrup because I might be decorating a cake for 3 days. So I like to add the simple syrup, keep the moisture in, and then also fondant really helps to keep moisture in because it's like the cake has a barrier around the outside. So nothing will happen. You don't have to use it. It is your choice. It's just something that I have always used.
That's awesome. Okay, so yeah, I have a couple of questions about why we use simple syrup, but I think we've answered that many times. You just did. To keep them moist. Keep those cakes moist. I have another question from Graceful Dancer 119. Lovely, lovely handle.
I'm not a graceful dancer.
Oh, we've seen you dance in How to Cake It a couple
It wasn't
times.
graceful.
I think it was quite good. I think it was good. Do you create your own recipes for your cakes, or do you have a written recipe from somewhere else? You've created your very own chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah, my chocolate, my vanilla, my banana, and I also have a carrot that we have yet to do on How to Cake It that are my own. I also have some favorites that are from other people. Just sometimes I've tried. I usually begin by trying a bunch of recipes if I want a new flavor. So I have some favorites that are from other people that I love.
And where can people find your chocolate and vanilla?
And banana.
And banana are on the blog?
Are all on the blog, howtocakeit.com. And there is a video for the banana. There's a video tutorial on How to Cake It YouTube.
So we can put the links for all 3 of those in the description of this video. I wonder if people want to see a video of the chocolate and vanilla cakes.
Well, you let us know.
If you want to see... What, is there a question?
Wait, I need to read this comment.
Okay, go.
From Basil. I hope I said your name right. Oh, oh my gosh. The questions roll in and then they disappear. Greetings from Germany.
Yay.
Hi, I'm half German. Hello, Lars. Okay, hold on. What's your next cake going to be? Well, my next cake drops today, and it is Bob the Minion. I'm sure you all know who Bob is because...
If you don't, we'll put a link to that video in the description as well.
He's made it, so I'm sure you already know.
Oh, he's so made it. He's hit the big time, that Bob. But what are you making today, Yolanda?
Do you eat all the cake or do you share with the crew? I share.
Yay.
I share. I would never just make them sit and watch me eat cake. So yes, I share the cake. Everybody takes home cake. Yes, it's a lot of cake going on in this kitchen.
And what cake are you making today? We're actually half an hour out from starting to shoot.
Yes.
And what are you making? Give them a hint. Is there anything in your kitchen you can show us? Oh, yes. Show them that.
It's a Rubik's Cube. Better say it right if I'm going to make it. It's a Rubik's Cube. I bought this and I was surprised to find when I was little and I used to play with Rubik's Cube, the colors were stickers. So when I got frustrated and I couldn't solve it, I would peel the sticker off and switch it. You can't do that anymore. You can't cheat.
Probably for the best.
Yeah, I guess so. I'm not suggesting cheating. I'm just suggesting that this must be even more frustrating if you're not good at it.
We do not condone cheating.
No.
Is there anything in your fridge you can show us?
Nada.
No. What about the cake we made, or I should say you made?
Oh, that cake.
Just give a little, I'll bring
I can carry it out.
I don't want to show that much. We don't want to give it away. Okay, guys, we're on the move. I'm sorry for the shaky camera, but here we go. There we go. little back to school. Okay, that's it.
I hope you like the thriller music I'm providing.
I know. Why are we in a horror mood?
You know what? It's because we turn the lights down.
Ah, we turn the lights down.
Yeah.
Are we okay here?
Yes.
It's a little dark, guys. Sorry about that.
Okay. You said I said your name perfectly. Please. Oh no, I wouldn't.
Okay, read it out loud.
They want to meet you, Jocelyn.
Oh man.
They want to know who's laughing.
All right. Well.
Okay. Here's Jocelyn. My producer. One of my producers. She's not sick. She's not sick. She just sounds.
I could be. I could be. You never know.
Jocelyn. She sounds sick.
Forever. So do you.
Yes. I know. I know. Any organization tips for first-time bakers? I love that question. It's from AG Wonder Films because I'm sorry. Somebody just wrote me from Japan. Why? Because I love Japan. I'm obsessed with Japan. Hello, Joy Jackson. Woo-hoo! But I have to get back to the organization question.
Let's stay organized with the questions.
Yes. Tips for bakers to organize. Yes. Okay. I would start by you have to make some sort of investment, and baking tools are not exactly that cheap. But start by buying a good set of round pans, a good set of square pans, and tools, a great serrated knife, a ruler, a sharp knife, like a paring knife, rolling pin. These things are a must-have. A mixer would be great if you can afford it. It really makes your life a lot easier. And then what I did was I just started to gain the rest of my supplies as I got orders. Because if you were to go out and buy everything under the sun involved in cake decorating or baking, that would be a huge investment. So sometimes I'd get an order for a cake in a size I had never made before. And then I would go buy those pans and make sure that cost was involved, in pricing out that cake. So, 15 years later, I have a lot of cake pans and mixers and stuff like that, but I definitely didn't start there. But I would say put your investment in the most important tools because you're always going to use those. That's what I would suggest. And when I first started, I always bought white fondant and dyed it myself. Mind you, I couldn't even buy dyed fondant where I live at the time. Now I like to have certain colors on hand all the time, just because it will make your life easier if you make a lot of novelty cakes, like the dark colors like black and red and blue. So that is my suggestion.
What's the next question? We have a bunch of questions on Instagram as well. So let's try and fire through a bunch of questions. Sorry about the fridge noise, guys. I hope it's not too loud.
Kitchenaid versus Kenwood. I have the Kitchenaid. You can see it right there. I like it. It's the first mixture I tried. My mom had one, so I really enjoy it. I can't speak about Kenwood because I've never used it. Okay, now next. Who's the lady behind the camera? You met Jocelyn. Can it be hard to be the Beyonce of baking? It can be very hard.
I would think so.
It can be extremely hard, and Mr. Cake is my Jay-Z. So it can be really, really hard. People have high expectations.
They do.
Hello, Sweden loves you, and I love Sweden!
Sweden!
Oh, here, from Japan. Joy Jackson, I didn't forget you. Do you usually make your cakes before you make them for YouTube, like a practice cake?
No.
Nope. I have no time, Joy. No time. So almost every cake, let me think about this. Yeah, other than gift box.
And books you've done on Sugar Stars.
Every cake you've seen, I've never made before. Which is really stressful for me, but fun because I actually really like a challenge. I don't have time to practice between us coming up with new ideas, coming up with t-shirts, making all the stuff for social media, filming, editing. There's a lot that goes on behind making one video. Plus, I'm a mom to a very small boy who never stops running.
I have actually a question related to that from Ari5273 on Instagram. She's currently in Greece with her family and going to see a wedding cake, which is kind of fun. So she says, how do you think of your cake ideas? And she wants to let you know she's obsessed with your channel.
Thank you.
We have fun thinking of ideas.
Oh yeah, we have fun. We try to also include things that are like really popular, or we know a lot of people are interested in or would want to see. Some things have always been on my caking bucket list, like a Rubik's Cube. I like things that are geometric. I naturally gravitate to that. And this is just something sort of nostalgic that I played with as a kid and is still super popular. So this is really cool. It's colorful, it's geometric. I can't wait to start making this.
What else is up there, Yo, for questions?
Okay. Love your stuff. Canada, eh? Yep, Canada. Thank you. Okay. There's a lot of we love you. I love all of you. Thank you so much. What's up from Boston?
Give out some usernames too, so we know who.
Oh, somebody asked what my Instagram handle was. It is Yolanda _Gampp.
Gampp.
P.
We'll put the link in the description of this video as well, and it's also in the About section.
I live in the UK. Will you ever come over here? I've actually been to the UK. My great aunt lives in the UK. I love London. Did you hear my terrible accent? Yeah, that's where I learned to do that. I apologize.
We'll try and get back there with how to cake it.
I hope. Yes, definitely. Okay.
Here's one from Simone, who we love.
Who is your favorite out of all of my crew? I can't answer that. They're all my favorite. There's Miss Jocelyn, who you met, who's my producer. There's Connie. She's not here. She's my other producer. And then there is the wonderful Chet, who shoots all of the videos. Actually, you're going to see him in an upcoming video. Yes. I share cake with him on camera because you're all very concerned that I just sit and eat cake in front of my crew and I don't offer them any. I do. So you're going to have proof in a video.
And don't forget about Orhan. You're amazing.
Oh my God. Orhan is everything.
He's the amazing editor.
Yes.
Who puts these videos together.
Yes.
We love Orhan. What's up, Orhan? A quick question from Simone, our big, awesome, amazing mega fan in Brazil.
Hi, Simone.
Hi, Joanna. To make pieces. Oh, okay. What do you do to make pieces of chocolate or fruit not go to the bottom of the cake? We had a lot of comments about this in our watermelon video.
And I'll say this.
Here we go. Yolanda's about to say it, guys.
It's going to get real.
Here we go.
We did get comments, and even when I made the comment in the interview saying chocolate chips fell at the bottom, I knew I was going to get all the comments about coating them in flour. You can coat them in flour if you like. I find that doesn't work. It works if you bake something that bakes for a short time, like a cupcake that's only in the oven for like 20 minutes, and maybe they won't make it to the bottom. But when you're baking a cake that bakes for an hour, they sink. And the flour really, especially chocolate chips, more so than fruit, they're very heavy. And even when you coat them in flour, the flour doesn't stick to them a lot. And then if you put a lot of flour, you will have little lumps and granules of flour in your cake that won't be mixed into the batter. So, and in Walter's case, I really didn't care that they sank, because if you cut open a water, like I knew that the chocolate chips would all be in levels, and I knew that would look amazing when we cut into it. So it didn't really matter. I didn't want them to be scattered. I wanted to see areas of seeds or chocolate chips.
So it's a good thing to try, but it won't necessarily.
It doesn't necessarily work. There's a lot of, baking tips out there, but that doesn't mean they always work. You can coat fruit in flour because fruit is more wet, like a raspberry. It will sort of hold more flour. But like I said, it also depends on your batter. If your batter is really liquidy and then you're adding berries in it, you can't stop gravity from happening.
Oh,
if your batter is thicker, like I've made coffee cakes or pound cakes that have berries in it, and they don't sink because the batter is so heavy. It starts to bake, and the fruit really doesn't have as much time to sink. But if your batter's liquidy, like a layer cake, they sink.
What else do we have there on the Q&As?
Do we have to use rolled oats? Can't we? Oh, I don't know what the question is in relation to.
Read it out loud.
Do we have to use rolled oats? Can't we just use quick cook from Saudi Arabia, from Dania?
In general, or
in general, or for a cake? Yeah, I haven't used oats on
how to cake it.
On how to cake it at all, actually.
What's another one we have there?
Okay.
I have some here from Instagram. If you don't have any there.
Okay. What brand of chocolate do I use? Hi, Vidya. I like to use Lindt. I like to use Calabo a lot. Comes in bigger packages, so that's really helpful to me. I generally use chocolate mostly in ganache or in buttercream. Yes.
Ooh, this is a cute one.
Japan again. Konnichiwa. Oh my gosh. I am so excited. I don't need, you just made my day.
Here, let's do this one too. Because
Singapore, I really want to go. Here we go. Today is my half birthday. Happy half birthday. Oh,
to who?
to, wait, here?
Yeah.
From My Amazing Life.
I think so.
Yeah. Today's my half birthday. Can you please give a birthday shout out? Happy half birthday to My Amazing Life. Also, can you please make a maple cake? I should make a maple cake. Hello.
Canada.
Now, maple leaves grow on trees. I can tell you that for sure because there's one every foot. So I know that.
We also have one from, this is on Instagram, guys. I'll just put that there if you want to scroll through.
Up bolos. Up bolos.
The question is from?
What's your up bolos? That's who the question is from. What's your favorite food coloring to use on chocolate? Well, the only time I use food coloring on chocolate is when I make modeling chocolate.
Or white chocolate ganache.
Yeah, or white chocolate ganache. Actually, for Rubik's, I've had food coloring to dark chocolate ganache.
So which food coloring do you use?
I used Wilton. I always use gel color. I never use liquid color. Wilton is the most readily available. Well, here where I live, and I'm guessing that's because it's an American brand. I really like Sugar Flare. They have a nice color profile. They make a lot of colors that aren't exactly like Wilton's. And then there's also a Mary color. What's nice about a Mary color is it comes in like a little container that you can drop it, so it's a little bit less messy.
We do put, guys, for all of you, and Yolanda, you can tell them this too, in a lot of the descriptions of our videos, you'll find links to the exact products that we use where you can check them out and try them out and order them. Yeah. So definitely look there. Try them out for yourself.
Oh, hello. What is your favorite cake you have made so far? P.S. New Zealand says hi. Hi, New Zealand. My favorite cake. Wow, I have a couple. I really like my heart cake that I made on Sugar Stars because I've never made a cake like that before. And it's actually really hard for me to make things that I can't measure with a ruler. That's just my natural inclination is to want to measure. And the heart was completely freehand. What else have I loved? I love book cakes.
You're going to see both of those cakes on How to Cake It soon.
You're going to see both. I have a feeling this is going to be one of my faves.
Yeah, it's going to be good.
I just have a feeling. And what else? I know I'm missing something. I made a wine barrel on Sugar Stars.
Oh, that was good.
A barrel of wine grapes that I loved making.
Check out Yolanda's social media. All the links will be in the description of this video because there's pictures of the wine barrel cake on Instagram, Facebook. Here's another good one on Instagram if you want to read out the username first and then the question.
Emily19. Hello, Emily19. Hello from England. I often find that when making large cakes, the center is uncooked and the edges become overcooked. Is there a way around this? I love your cakes and your wonderful personality. Thank you. Yes, this is true. Actually, some of my cakes I won't even bake at a certain size, and I'll tell my clients that. It's a really difficult thing. Make sure you don't fill your pans too much because that also adds to the heat not getting to the core, like the center of your cakes. For example, my vanilla cake, I actually never bake past 12 inches. I won't make a 14-inch or a 16-inch vanilla cake because by the time it bakes, like you said, the outside is overdone, and that's really noticeable on a vanilla cake because you have the white inside and then the outside is turning completely brown. It's a lot less noticeable on chocolate. A lot of people have asked me why I make so much chocolate cake because that's the reason. It's sturdy. Chocolate has a very deep flavor, so when you have to bake it longer, it doesn't affect the flavor of the chocolate cake. And it's just when you're making the kind of cakes that I do where weight and balance and structure is an issue, then the sturdiness of your cake matters. You can't just use a light and fluffy sponge cake and try to build it into a giant computer.
And again, guys, the links for Yolanda's very sturdy cakes are in the description of this video. There's a chocolate and a vanilla and a banana. Which is awesome. Go ahead. Is there one there?
Somebody asked something about somebody stealing my ruler. I
think they mean
what
Bob.
What would you do if someone stole your ruler and couldn't use it anymore? From Kelly. Kelly, that actually happened to me, and you're going to see it on today's episode of How to Cake It.
He stole it when you were doing the My Little Pony cake, so they
Oh,
couldn't
that's
see
right.
it.
They saw it. Bob stole my ruler when I was making Rainbow Dash. Really pissed me off. I would have to hunt that person down and find them. But the truth is, I have a collection of rulers. I know that you see me mainly use one.
Let's actually show them
I have
that.
a collection.
Okay, guys, again, sorry for the shaky camera, but we're on the move. Yolanda, how's the frame here? Are we good? Can they see you?
Yeah.
All right.
Some of them are not in here, but
okay, so we have these 4. Can they see?
These.
Take a look at the screen. And
I use this one to level cakes. I love this one because it's sort of heavy and flat. So sometimes if I have to make lines or indents on my cake, I hold this up and use that as a guide. I like this one because it has cork underneath. So if I lay it on fondant and cut, it doesn't press right in. Sometimes if you lay a ruler like this right on your fondant, it will make indents just naturally from the weight of the ruler. And this one is from Muji, and I just love Muji.
And then you have long ones here. So there's a lot of rulers.
Yes.
Look at this. Who has this?
Look at this. This is a souvenir from the first time my parents went to London. Look how old this is.
Here.
It's chipped, but I like the thickness of it.
Okay, let's get to some more questions because we're wrapping up. Okay, guys, sorry, we're on the move again. On the move, on the move.
This is an action-packed
cake top.
This is from Portugal. Thank you. Another country I want to go to.
Feel free to invite us to Portugal, whoever that was. What's their name? Invite us over.
From Mariana Santos.
What's up, Mariana?
Okay.
Ooh, this is a good one on Instagram. I don't know how to say this username because it's just a sequence of.
Oh,
Morvin.
Woohoo!
Here we go. And she says,
what's your favorite cake tea?
Oh, man.
You know what? I really like the I Heart cake.
Yes.
I love that. I would wear that out. I did wear that out. And a lot of people looked at me on the subway.
Like, wow, she really likes cake.
She really likes cake.
Yes, she does.
I love the I Heart cake. Hello from Thailand. Don't get me started on how much I love Thailand.
Love Thailand.
I love Thailand. That was my last big trip, actually.
Is there a question or they're just like,
yes. I see. I'm like, I don't know. I'm like, oh, I literally just found your channel today and fell in love. Thank you. I have a question about making brownies. What is better to use, cocoa powder or chocolate? And also, what's the difference between semi-sweet and bittersweet chocolate? Thank you. Very good question. The brownie recipe that I love actually has both chocolate and cocoa. So I like using both. It has less cocoa than chocolate. And then what was the rest of the question? Sorry.
What's the difference between semi-sweet and
bittersweet? Bittersweet just has more cocoa solids than semi-sweet. So really all chocolate begins is either semi-sweet or bittersweet. Milk chocolate has milk added to it. White chocolate has no cocoa mass in it. It's an imposter. And so it's just more bitter, as the name would suggest. So bittersweet chocolate could have, 90% cocoa solids. The good thing is a lot of chocolate now, even in the store, lets you know the percent of chocolate. So that the higher it is, the more bitter it is. So 90% is more bitter than 52%. Okay. When I make brownies, I use 72%.
We have a couple of last questions from Instagram. We want to give a shout out to Forever Samantha from Denver.
Hi.
What's the question there?
How many cakes have you done? By the way, I love you and I love watching your videos. Thank you, Forever Samantha. Oh, I don't think I can count.
I can't even imagine.
I've been making cakes since 2000. Wow. Remember when it became the year 2000? That was like a big deal. And now we're here 15 years later. Like, yep, it all worked out. So it has to be in the thousands.
Wow. That's amazing. And then we have another one from the lovely Carly.
Hi, Carly.
Hi, Carly. She says, go for it.
Hi, I'm a huge fan. I'm from New Jersey.
What up?
Hi, I put how to cake it on my calendar. Anyways, what's your favorite cake decoration? Love your videos. Thank you very much. And there's a little cake emoji in there. What is my favorite cake decoration? That is a good question. I don't think I know. I have too many favorites.
Like what? Give an example of some of your favorites.
Like just general cake decorating?
I guess so. I'm not sure. Carly, clarify on Instagram if you.
I mean, like I said, I love things that are geometric. So my default that I always had to are things like stripes or polka dots.
Yeah, you don't really do flowers. You're not like a flower.
No, I'm
cake.
not. I wouldn't say I was a floral person. Sorry. No, I like stripes. I like polka dots. What I like is the ease of them. I like that you can change them up just by changing the size. You can do thin stripes, thick stripes, polka dots, same thing. Really tiny, really big, scattered in a pattern or falling all over each other. I like that they look different when you just by changing the color.
So you really like letters as well.
I love fonts and letters.
And you like making cakes that look like real things.
Oh,
like,
I love making
Like
cakes.
what are some of the ones on How to Cake It that we've done that look like real objects or food?
My t-shirt cakes. What else have we done?
Watermelon, macaroni.
Watermelon was amazing. Macaroni
Pancakes.
was great. Pancake was great. That feels like so long ago.
It does.
I love making gift boxes because I think that they're sort of across the board. You could change the design. You could change the size. It's a nice cake to make really small if you just want to give one person a little gift that is a cake. It's a great cake to adapt for a man. It can be hard to make cakes for men if they don't have a specific love. Like if they're not like, I'm obsessed with Rubik's Cubes or I love football. It can be hard to just make a general cake for a man. A gift box is always amazing because you can just use masculine colors.
Awesome. Let's see what else is on there. Yo, I have a couple more here, but we got to go.
Okay, we have to go. Okay. I just wanted to say I love your attitude when you do your videos. You're not fake at all. Thank you. I have no time to be fake, if you want to know. I'm too old for fake.
No.
I'm tired.
I'm too old for fake
Being
too.
fake
FYI.
takes an effort. You know what I'm saying? I can't.
It feels good to just be yourself.
Yeah, it
We
feels
have
good to
a-
me, and it feels good that you like me. You really, really like me.
We have a comment here from, I mean, their
What's
name.
up?
Yeah, their name on Instagram
Their
is
name is What's Up.
I love that.
That's awesome. Hi, what's up? What's up?
And they basically are just asking for you to show them how to cake a minion, which is about to happen.
Can you cake a minion? Yes, I can.
Tune in at
Tune in at 11. You're going to meet Bob. I chose Bob because he's adorable. And I felt bad for him. I felt like he was the guy that was picked last for the team.
Which he was.
Which he literally was.
But now you know why.
Yeah, now I know why. But I picked him first. That's my mistake. And could you make a social media cake like the emoji cakes? Actually, I came up with an idea just recently.
Ooh.
And that's from Vivek. Yes, I can.
Okay, so on that note, on that nice cliffhanger, we have to wrap this up.
Uh-huh.
Say bye to your fans. It's been another awesome episode of Cake Talk. Thank you for all the questions.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry I can't keep up. And I'm not the most technical person. But I love this. I love that you're all here watching and asking questions. And I'll see you next time.
When is the next Cake Talk? 2 weeks from today.
Which is...
Let's see.
If you tell me it's September...
Thank goodness we have an iPhone here. Woo! August 27th, not September.
Oh, August 27th at 9 a.m. Well, my time is
9 a.m. EST.
Cake Talk.
And we'll put a link in the description. Yay!
Yay. I'll see you all then.
Peace.
Bye.